I want to thank everybody for coming to the 2013 Olive Branch Baseball Cookout and Senior Day. I want to especially recognize a couple of people, if you don't mind. I want to thank Mark Minsky. He's gone. All right. I want to thank Mark Minsky. Let's give a round of applause. And Jeff Harding for setting up the grill and cooking for us and taking care of us. I'd also like to thank some of the parents that were involved with the committee to get this date set up, this cookout set up, and picking this beautiful day eventually. I want to thank Chris Mancini, who has really taken on the burden of many of the booster activities. Janet Kelly for taking care of the flowers and some other things, merchandise and some other things with us. Rhonda Fleming for helping us with the senior gift. And all the other parents that supplied side dishes, drinks, as well as desserts for us. I'm not done thanking people, Rhonda. I would also like to thank all the booster parents that have come to our meetings and helped us from areas from fundraising to game photography, and with that, Barbara Romero, who is taking many of the varsity pictures as well as the JV pictures, as well as Anna Sturdy, who took a lot of the freshman pictures, and Sue Mancini, whose pictures have yet to be seen, but she's been taking a ton. I especially want to thank Rob Holmes, who is our videographer, who, if you've ever been on the website, he'll send us those clips. And if you haven't seen them, I mean, every week he gives us a summary of a game. He takes the time to edit. And then we also have all the games archived, too. So thanks, Rob, for everything that you do. Rhonda? Okay? Okay. I want to also thank the Boosters Executive Committee. Ed Walsh, who I don't believe is here today. He is your treasurer. Jerry Fleming, our outgoing secretary. Janet Kelly, our incoming secretary. And Chris Mancini. I'm not the president, but I do everything the president does. If you don't mind, I want to put a plug in for those that are not parents of senior athletes. I want to put a plug in for the boosters. For those that were involved in Eastern Youth Baseball, you know, when you got involved, you really did a lot. And with the boosters, it's not as much activity, but we certainly can use the help because there are things that need to be done. Even like a day like today, it'd be nice to have 2 or 3 people that are on hand. And the more hands that we have, the less stress it is for everybody. So I would encourage you, we'll send notes out next year to try to get some people involved. The boosters only meets, if it was up to Chris, we'd meet once. But the boosters meets like 3 or 4 times a year. That's it for about an hour, hour and a half. So just by coming to a meeting, it's very helpful. Also, finally, I want to thank the coaches for all that they do. From the tryouts, the game preparation, the practices, they put a lot of time and effort and energy into this program and make it such a wonderful program. So I'd like to introduce and have them stand up here with me, Coach Jim Sullivan from the freshman team. Assistant Coach Greg Goldberg from the freshman team. Junior varsity coach Bill Griffiths. And Hall of Fame coach Leo Douglas. I want to give a couple of remarks before we do the presentation. So far, I mean, this has been a nice ride for this baseball program this year. And for me, I'm sure for most of you, baseball is such a great sport. And we have a wonderful program here at Olive Branch. And I think I speak for all the parents when I say that it's a thrill to see our kids playing in this program. From the time that they were between the ages of 7 and 8 years old in the instructional program in Eastern Youth Baseball, I'm sure many of us thought that one day our kids would be playing high school ball. And I can remember when the high school team came to Eastern Youth Baseball's opening day in 2008, after they won the Division II state championship. And the look on the kids, the Eastern Youth Baseball League kids' faces when they saw these kids show up in full uniform as they walked onto Baxter Field. And I don't think the seniors, I think they were too old, but the kids in the junior varsity and the kids on the freshman team, and certainly some of the kids in the varsity team were there that year. I'm sure they were thinking themselves that one day they'd get an opportunity to play high school baseball. The story and for me, the history of these athletes is very personal to me. As my son Brad, who's a high school senior, graduating senior this year, and my other son Josh plays in the freshman team. So as a result, every single one of these kids on this program, I've witnessed, I've watched them play ball, either with my sons or against my sons. I remember the days when I watched David McKinnon hit home runs at Stein Field when he was 8, into Militia Park Field. I can remember the countless hours and days that we spent with, and I spent with many of the kids and many of the parents working the fields at Militia Park to make the fields ready so that they could play ball. And I remember, coming to Frothingham over the last couple of years just to watch a freshman game or JV game or varsity game, even though I didn't have a kid on the team. So it's a thrill for me to watch these kids perform at this level. And so I think you can understand that today for me is a proud day. I'm sure a proud day for all of you. So without any further ado, what we'd like to do is make a presentation to all the seniors. With that, when you guys come up, please shake your coach's hand. Come up with your parents. We have Barbara Romero, who will be taking pictures of you, so it's a keepsake. We'll eventually get to you. But I'm going to start, and we're going to start in alphabetical order.
Okay, just hold on for 1 second. There's about one person I want to thank. There's the Fleming family. You guys are great. You guys run the scoreboard for us. I'm usually raking the field afterwards with Chris, and Jerry goes up and shuts the scoreboard off. You got one more day, pal. And then you come back next year and do it. And you guys have been great.
All right, now for the introductions. Former Eastern Youth Baseball Oriole and outfield for Oliver Ames. This athlete will be attending Bridgewater State University. He is here with his mother, Joyce Casey Barbosa.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. She's a good kid.
Thank you. Oh, she's over there.
Come on, man.
This is the first time. It'll get better.
Danny Bonarigo, did you learn from that? All right. Former Eastern Youth Baseball giant and utility infielder. He'll be attending Worcester State University here with his dad and his two brothers, Michael and Christopher. Dan Bonarigo.
I'm not going to give you a pile of flowers either.
No, you didn't want to embarrass me. You can just hold on. So,
Give them some out.
I guess we'll do some handshake. Why not?
Former Ewok Eastern Youth Baseball Philly and pitcher for Oliver Ames will be attending Roger Williams University. Here with his mother, Kim, Brian Brady.
Good boy, Brian. First time in 3 years I see you. How'd you convince him to get rid of the beard? looks much better. It is human now. Yeah, let's go.
Another former Eastern Youth Baseball Philly and outfielder, second baseman with Oliver Ames. He'll be attending Endicott College, where I believe he'll be continuing his playing football. Here with his parents, Bob, Julie, and his sister, Lindsay. Greg Cummings.
Yeah, we could tell you that those uniforms are called the best of any.
We watch it a lot.
I know.
World Cup, right?
Family portrait. The people want to see us.
Former Eastern Youth Baseball Red and pitcher for Oliver Ames, who will be attending Curry College, where I believe he'll be continuing his baseball career. Here with his parents, Chuck and Christine, Ed DeVoe.
Congratulations, pal. Good kid. Oh, but- Oh, really?
Former Eastern Youth Baseball A and starting outfielder, he will be attending the Commonwealth Honors College at University of Massachusetts in Amherst. He is also your senior class salutatorian. I learned that last night. That's a big word for me, which if you don't know what that is, he is ranked number 2 in the class. Here with his parents, Jerry and Rhonda, Brad Fleming.
Doesn't bring it to me.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be back.
Leo, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Brad. Something I'll never forget.
Yeah, well, you still got one more job to do.
It's not over yet. Told me when it's cardiologist, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, really.
Price, right, Brett?
Yeah,
Yeah, wave it that.
Former Eastern Youth Baseball Met and designated hitter, outfielder for Oliver Ames. He'll be attending Endicott College, where he'll continue his playing football career. Here with his mother, Deneen, Brandon Gagliardi. Oh, Collins. I didn't see him.
You gotta ruin the whole picture, the whole moment.
Yeah. They don't like me anyway. They need to shake up.
Huh? Yeah, Coach likes you.
Then the other side.
Former Eastern Youth Baseball Pirate and starting shortstop and pitcher for Oliver Ames. He'll be attending University of Hartford, where he has committed to play baseball and soccer. Here with his parents, Don and Rita, and his brother Robert. David and Kinney.
Greg, you
4 years.
we ain't over yet, man. Give me a come this one.
Yes.
Photoshop that out.
Good.
Former Eastern Youth Baseball Yankee and starting catcher for Oliver Ames, who will be attending Merrimack College, where he intends to continue playing baseball. Here with his parents, Chris and Sue, and his brother Matt, Andrew Mancini.
Where's the camera? What are you doing with that? He's a big kid. Yeah, till he graduates. He's finally going to graduate? Yeah, you think so?
Finally, former Eastern Youth Baseball Philly and starting center fielder for Oliver Ames, will be attending University of Massachusetts in Amherst, here with his parents, Greg and Trish, and with his brother John, Mike McMillan.
Sure, you shake hands with all the coaches. Get them in the coaches guy. He's playing along. He's ready.
Yes, I will, Coach.
Appreciate your time. Yeah. Oh, I will. I gotta be with me. Your in-laws is right down the street. Oh, do they really? Yeah. Yeah.
You get him back.
I'm with the main attraction here.
Greg, we could have wrapped it up sometime tonight, you know?
Get Johnny in here.
He is.
Enjoying his 15 seconds of fame.
Great job, Mr. Holmes. You're professional.
All right, one last thing. On Monday at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Monday, 4 o'clock is the first round of the playoffs for Oliver Ames. They're either going to be playing, from what I understand, Sharon or Dighton Rehoboth. Come, bring your friends. Let's have a big crowd. Let's cheer them on. Anything else?